Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be the September budget video, the first preemptive budget video I'm doing up front, sort of up front. I know we're already in September, but as I've mentioned, I realized I've been giving budget reviews but never actually doing a budget beforehand. So here's the first one. So I apologize, we are already into September, but going forward they will be before the month begins. So let's get started. Before that, my kitten wants to come in. Excuse me. Are you coming in or out? Of course. Okay. Okay. So, for the most part, my budget is going to look exactly the same, and I'll turn on my other camera here in a second, but a little different just because it is a 3 paycheck month. Hallelujah. They come around every so often for all you bi-weekly pay people, so that's very exciting. So my income goal is going to be a little higher than normal, but let's just get into it. So I've already written out all of my normal expenses for the month, so we can just begin. So my income goal is normally, what is it normally? $53.60, and that's the base I will make with two paychecks at 40 hours a week. That's the base I will make in any given month without any overtime or shift differential. But as this is a 3 paycheck month, my base that I should make without any overtime or shift diff is $80.40, and again, that's with 3 paychecks. So I will have overtime and shift differential just because I'm on night shift actually starting this week that we're in now, and I have 7 days of night shift, and then I go have a few days off, and then I go to second shift, and then I go right back to night shift as we are kind of rolling into our October schedule, which I have mentioned a few times. I will be on 12-hour night shifts in a 4-on, 1-off schedule, and that comes around every 18 months for things that we do every 18 months at work. It is a lot of hours, a lot of overtime, and a lot of nights in a row. So I will be on night shift or second shift for all of September as well, except the first week I was on day shift, but I also worked a 12-hour weekend. So it will be more than that, was the whole point of that story, but that's the base that I will make. And then, pardon my reach. All right, for the budget, y'all know I pay $1,000 a month in rent to rent this basement apartment, and that includes all of my utilities here, which is awesome. Fed loans, just my student loans, which is the only debt that I have left. Whoops. $705.69. That is the monthly payment that it was pre-COVID forbearance. So I have no idea what it's going to be when this forbearance ends at the end of January, but I'm just leaving it there for now. And I have not been paying on them, as you know. I am saving up for them on the side. My gym membership is always $22.99. Netflix is almost always $17.99 until they decide to raise it again. My cell phone bill is $60 flat. Groceries and food, I normally budget $300. I know I've been going over this summer just because I have been enjoying, trying to enjoy my time off since our summers feel so short here in New England. So I have been taking myself out to eat quite a bit, but given the schedule I have coming up, the opportunities for that are going to diminish, so I will leave it at $300. And then I always budget $60 a month for gas and car wash, which I know I've been going over because I've been making trips up to Maine during the summer to visit my family and enjoy the weather. But again, that's coming to a screeching halt given my schedule. Chiropractor is $40 a visit. I try to go every week, so I always budget $160. I usually never end up making it that many times, but oh well. My massage is always 75 bucks. I budget 25 for pet supplies. Budget 300 for shopping. And that's just any personal spending I like to do outside of these categories, but again, given the schedule, that's probably not going to be happening, so I probably won't spend that much. Investing 125 and donating 50. So if you guys watched this week's Transfer Tuesday video, I have already invested $100 into crypto at some convincing of my friends, so I have done okay so far. I do plan to invest another 25, so we'll see how. Pepe, why you always got to be in the videos? You know, you just want to be wherever the action is. I'm going to try to invest the rest of that, and I do have a plan to donate $50. I always seem to forget it at the by the time the end of the month comes around, like I have the last few months. So it's kind of good doing this budget up front, just because it's keeping it fresh in my mind. So on to debt. So y'all know I only have my student loans left, and they are with Fed Loan Servicing for now. The servicer will be changing sometime over the next year based on an email that they've sent out. I guess they don't want to be servicing loans anymore, so we'll see how that goes. But for now, it's staying with Fed Loan. I have not paid. I don't plan to pay anything on them in the month of September, just because I am waiting for the forbearance to end at the end of January. And if you guys watched my Transfer Tuesday video this week, you know that at the end of August, I had $8,700 saved up so far. And on Tuesday, I shared that I did my first transfer for the month of September of $1,500 so far. So like I said, it is a 3 paycheck month. So I do plan to, of course, save a lot more for that. But I'll go over my money goals in a little bit. Moving on to sinking funds. Okay, emergency fund. Okay, if you guys, for those who have been following, you know my emergency fund got depleted with my rental property and the repair and damage that I had to pay for from the shitty tenant that was in there when I bought the house. So that is gonzo. But I do have a goal of always keeping it around $10,000. And as of the end of August, I have $362. Oh, I won't write that yet just because that's for the end of the month. But it only has $362.55 in there right now. So we'll see if I actually get to add any this month. Probably not, just because it's not my priority. As I've mentioned before, and I know some of you are concerned not having an emergency fund and focusing on that every time it gets depleted, but I am saving up those student loans, which are just cash sitting in my bank account, which I don't love. But in essence, if any emergency does come up, I always have that cash available. So it's essentially acting as my emergency fund in the interim. And Roth IRA 2021, also not my heavy focus right now. I am focusing all effort to my student loans just because I do have a $30,000 savings goal for 2021 that is like first and foremost in my mind. I know that's maybe not a popular opinion just because everyone, max out your retirement fund. I know, but I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm not popular in this opinion, but I don't want to say I don't care about a retirement fund, but I plan on building passive income throughout the next, always. I don't know. I don't really have an end date, but I always plan to have passive income and to always keep building it. So I'm not too worried about a retirement fund. But anyway, I will try to put some money towards it. Maybe this year. Certainly I'll focus more on it next year. I'm just trying to play catch up this year. Just because I didn't start student loan savings until midway through the year around June. So is what it is. So I will try to invest some this month. We'll see what happens. And then just car vet and medical slush fund, I guess. I would like to have $2,000, but yeah, that also got depleted with the rental property situation. But that's okay. that's really it. Of course, there's always a few things extra that pop up, so I did leave a few lines open there. Probably should have moved those things down further just in case, but we'll see. Not a bad start. Ooh, almost forgot my overall goal for the month of September is to save $4,500 for my student loans. So that's my goal. As of now, I'm at $1,500 for the month, so $3,000 more to go. That should be no problem. Hopefully I can do more than that, just because I am a little bit behind overall for the year, but based on how much I'll be working, all of it on second shift or night shift, and that it is a 3 paycheck month, that should be no problem whatsoever. So I'm excited. And investing should be no problem whatsoever. Hopefully I can do more than that. I may cap the crypto investing at 100 and just do the rest of it to my Roth IRA, most likely. And then I will donate. I will. But that's about it. It's pretty boring and it looks exactly the same, but that's kind of how I like my finances. Simple, repetitive, so be it. Just trying to get through this debt-free journey as unscathed as possible. So I like to keep my finances simple. Makes my life easier. Makes it easier to track. Makes it easier to explain. It makes it easier to pay attention to. Yeah, that's all I got. So should be an exciting month, savings wise. I'm really looking forward to that. And of course, October, very much looking forward to that as well. Something about meeting that goal, I put it out there in the universe too. So it's like, I have to get there. So I very much will. I know I'll make myself some way or another. God willing, of course. But, we'll see how it goes. 1 week at a time, one Transfer Tuesday at a time. That's how I've been doing it so far. So I am so appreciative of you guys watching these videos and following along my journey. I enjoy sharing it with the world, and I hope you guys find a little bit of, motivation or inspiration from these videos as well. Thank you all so much for watching, as always. And if you do have any other video ideas you guys would like to see from me, always feel free to put them in the comments. I'm more than happy to make more videos. I feel like I do the same topics over and over, but which is fine because it's the premise of my channel, but I would love to explore other topics if there's anything you guys would love to hear about. But really, that's it for today. I am taking this debt-free journey from $250,000 in debt down to 0. So if you guys do want to follow along, I'd love it if you subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one.